Hey guys, my name is Mike and this is Something Mobile, and today we're going to be looking at two cases for the Pixel 7 Pro, and they are, as you can see, by OtterBox, and that is why you clicked on this video. So let's see if these things are going to be worth your hard-earned money in this video coming up. Alright, so I'm going to be going through this kind of fast. I'm going to save the best for last. I love the Defender version of OtterBox cases, and this is the Symmetry clear case. If you were considering this one over a cheaper case, I would seriously give this one a try. It might not be worth it to you if you're just looking for a simple clear case. It is worth it if you're looking for a good protective clear case. That also comes with a really good warranty. One thing I did notice from past experience with Symmetry cases is the back part of the case is actually kind of prone to scratching. Any case really is that way, but this one a little bit more so. In the past, they might have improved that in these cases right here for the Pixel 7 Pro. This has a natural curve to it when you get it out of the box. When you have it on the phone, it will flatten out. And these are often hard to put on the phone because they hold on really tight. It absolutely straightened out once we finally got it on the phone here. The buttons are almost flush with the sides, but you can feel them. They feel good. It's going to add a little bit of width to your phone. It's going to be drop protective. This case, you don't really have to worry too much about that. The nice thing also about this case is the fact that it's a smooth finish, so you should have no problem with sticking any accessories to this, like a wallet, pop socket, or a MagSafe conversion kit. If you're interested in MagSafe conversion kits, you can get them on Amazon. They're super cheap, and I'll leave a card up here to a video of me explaining a little bit more about those. Next thing we're gonna do is see if this can charge wirelessly through the case. Yep, it sure can. It's no problem. Let's try it one more time. Yep, it sure can. This right here is basically what made OtterBox. This case right here is the original OtterBox case. I absolutely like this color. This is the Pro version. So if you are buying this one over the original because you want the antimicrobial coating, awesome, do it. But if you're doing it just because of the antimicrobial coating and you like the original one more, just buy the original one. It'll be just fine. By the way, these colors are a lot better in person than they were on the website. Before I get this thing on here, I want to show you that there's really not any protection on the inside here up against the phone. I wish there was a little bit more protection. There is something on the back of this right here. It's actually a nice soft touch feeling sponge here, and it rests right up against your phone. It's on, and I love how much this camera goes to the surface. It used to be there's a big difference between the surface of the case and the surface of the camera. Right now, it is kind of inset into the case, but it's not much, and it's actually the perfect amount. I don't know, I like it, not because of the use of it, because it doesn't really get in the way if it's further down in there, or if it comes out like it is right here. It's just an aesthetically pleasing case. So you might think this case is going to be a really big case. And for some people it might be. I have fairly big hands, but honestly, this case feels so good in the hands. The round, soft edges and the nice, soft, rubbery texture on this case make it so enjoyable to hold. There's a grippy texture right here on the sides right here. That's a little bit different from the grip on here, and it's on the other side as well. You'll notice I'll talk about these little notches right here and what those are for later. They're on both sides. The buttons are nice and clicky. The phone looks amazing in the case. It just does. It looks really good. I don't know, you guys tell me. Do you guys think it looks good? This case is super nice. made by OtterBox, with OtterBox branding right there. The one thing that you're going to want to consider when you're buying this case is, are you using Whitestone Dome? And if you are, you might want to think twice about an OtterBox case. The problem with OtterBox cases and Whitestone Dome in the past were it didn't really fit correctly on the bottom or the top or the sides, and the same thing goes here. So this case is slightly pushing on the screen protector that I have, my Whitestone Dome glass, right here on the corner. So you might be taking a chance. It was pushing it up just about a couple seconds ago. You might have seen me kind of push it up. I'll try to go back and find the clip and I'll show you the little bubble that was right here if you guys didn't catch that. And yeah, I pushed it down and it reconnected. So it seems to be okay. Let me see if I can see it when I turn the phone on. Definitely can't. Hey guys, so I wanted to take a break from the video just for a second here and let you know that I did figure out a way to fix the problem with the case rubbing up against the Whitestone Dome glass screen protector. So I'll show you a photo or two right here, maybe a little video of what I'm talking about. So I took the case off and I just carved out a little section of it, so that way it wouldn't be touching the glass anymore. And you might think, oh, well, why would you have to do that? Why is that something you gotta do? Maybe on your case you won't need to, right? Maybe you'll put the glass in maybe a little bit better than I did. Maybe your case will be molded slightly different than mine was, right? But instead of just sending it back, what you could do, if you create an account on OtterBox.com and you buy it there, you will easily be able to just switch it out. You won't have to show a receipt or anything. You'll just be able to click a button and say, send me a new case. They'll give you a discount for $4.99, which brings your total to about $9.99 for the shipping and handling. You also might think that, hey, now my screen protector is messed up. Well, my screen protector actually did just re-adhere. I just kind of pushed it down. Hopefully you guys can see that. But it reconnected and there is a little tiny bubble right there in the corner, but it's not a problem now. All right, let's get to the rest of the video. The original version of this case might be fine, but the Pro version seems to be a little bit tight, which is good for in-hand feel, but not so good if you want to have a screen protector on. If you guys are getting any value out of this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to the right of the subscribe button. You'll be notified for future videos like this one in the future. You have to make sure that this, when it goes in here, it connects like this, okay? You can do it like that to protect the face of your phone, or like this to protect the camera. For these newer versions of phones, the volume rocker being in the middle, it really does make it to where they can't put this in the middle. And what's nice about being able to have this over in the middle is the fact that you can switch it around whichever way you want, and it's always going to be going into the right spot. If you have it like on a bag, on your hip, on your belt, anything like that, then it's kind of nice to have that functionality and ease of use. But it's okay, it's worth it not having that on this right here. It's still a go. Definite purchase even for the price. The clip is a kickstand. It swivels all the way around 360 degrees. It'll keep going for as long as you want or until you wear it out. But by the way, you can just get a new one. Ask OtterBox for a new one. Make sure you guys keep the purchase receipt, or if you purchased online, make sure to sign up with an OtterBox account and they'll keep track of your purchases, or on Amazon, they'll keep track of that online purchase as well, as long as you can go get the receipt. If you want to control the volume while you're watching something, it does not stand in a vertical position like that. It'll just sit down, but it can, however, go like this if you want to lay it down, and it'll prop it up so you can just see it just a little bit if you want to watch something like we do nowadays on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Another cool feature about this holster is the fact that you can use it kind of like a pop socket for one-handed use. And yeah, it seems like you can push the power button. There's volume rockers. Yeah, holding it one-handed. I'm holding on to this little piece right here with my middle finger. And it seems to be no problem at all. And the clip also has a little hook right here, and this is what was holding it onto the box. Once you have it on your belt, it will hold on. It won't pull off really easy. And it adds a little bit of drop protection. It's not a really heavy piece of plastic. It's a good solid piece of plastic, but it's not very heavy. Sound might be better coming out of this because it has a little bit of an echo chamber there. There also is a flap right there to cover this up. It does not make the phone more resistant to water or dust. If water can get in, dust can get in. Make sure that you clean this out probably once every month or every other month at least. If you are in dusty environments often, then yeah, definitely clean this out maybe once a month. Let's see if this will actually charge through the case. Yep, it seems to charge through the case, no problem at all. Let me try one more time. Yep, one more time. Nice. I could probably put a MagSafe conversion ring on this. If you guys would like to see a video like that, let me know down in the comments and I will consider it. Is the price tag too high for you guys? Is this something that you would consider? If you're looking for an alternative to the Symmetry clear case, consider clicking this video right here and we'll talk more about that from encased that actually includes a MagSafe ring in that clear case. My name is Mike, this is Something Mobile, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.